So anyway, it looks like they're ready for something big. They all want money and drugs. Right there, birds? Yeah, every dog has his day, right? Anyway, this is Windfall. I don't know. Do you think I like this shit? I hate these motherfuckers. I really do. Anyway, I'm going to go to the Billionaire Club, West E, and see if they can have the Day of the Dead, also known as the Day of Dignity, give me a brunch or a scrunch. But I've been promised by people that know about these things that someone will try to stab me in the back or the belly. But do they have the right instrument? Well, tell me. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Anyway. And there, of course, is Belltown. There, of course, is... oh, yeah, this is where they killed a lot of people. There was a massacre over there. What happened is, over a period of years, I mean, many, many years, they would take people from their beds, literally from their beds, and they would murder them. They really did, right over there. And they're looking for bones. They're looking for evidence of the crime. And unfortunately, because of the nature of homeless people being desperately evil, and they have certain person I call the Undertaker, the graveyard tout. She carries the remains of the dead with her and deposits them in front of the Plymouth Housing Authority office on 3rd Avenue in Seattle. And she has little fine bones. It's hard to get rid of little fine bones. And they're trying to get rid of all the evidence, but the police and, of course, the FBI are trying to find the bones. They've been distributed throughout this place. The reason I know is because an undercover operative I know well told me about it one day, and anyway, then she left. So this is your friend and colleague, Satan, and also known as the devil, also known as Lucifer, also known as Operation Officer Windfall. Goodbye, sweet prince. I know. I say the devil take him, but the devil don't want him. And there, of course, is Talbot. I don't know. What it is, this is the truth. There's a certain character I call Superman. Him and his colleagues have been making snuff films for a long, long time. And what they would do is at this Mary's Place, and this is I know, you could say this is slander, or you could say this is a fiction. I don't know. Maybe a work of fiction, a screenplay. But anyway, let's just pretend it's real for the time being. Then later on we can recant. You know, what they did is when women and men, well, mostly women, some transgender people, sometimes even children, would go to Mary's Place and sleep in beds because they had been troubled. Well, later on in the evening, usually about 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening, they would take them out of their bed and they locked the doors, and they had this huge tarp. And this tarp, they would put them on the tarp, they would drug them, and they would dismember them with chainsaws and other instruments of torture. And they would videotape it, film it, and then they would sell the films to, well, their clients. The clients would, according to the information I received fairly recently, what would happen is a person wants some of these unique snuff films, murder films, torture films. They would have to pay $20,000 up front if they were a good client. And then after they got the film, they'd have to pay another $20,000. That's the way it works. So $40,000 per snuff film. But these people just love this shit. I mean, just eat it up. I mean, they really, I mean, they're so hot for it. I mean, it's like a drug. It really is. Anyway, of course they like drugs too. So anyway, this is Operation Officer Windfall. Anyway, they did this for years and years and years. And anyway, and disposed of the bodies. They actually cooked the bodies in big pots on the stove. And then they would boil down the bodies, and they get rid of all the grease. That they would just pour the grease down the drain and go into the sea. And then they would distribute the bones periodically. So anyway, the police got wind of it, and they started to look for the deceased. This is all because of Superman, aka the real Green River Killer. So anyway, do you think I like this shit? I told him specifically, I do not like doing police work. I like doing intelligence work. But anyway, I gotta go. Anyway, who invented the term 86? I did. 1952. I was there. I saw it. Anyway, goodbye.